What?
We almost dropped the anchor on it. Give me the GoPro.
Oh my God.
Are we in neutral?
Yeah.
Let's drone the shit out of this, eh?
It was coming to the end of our last day sailing in Belize, and we were having difficulty deciding where to go to next. There were a handful of options, but that seldom made things easier. We had been watching the weather closely, and as most sailors know, the weather can dictate of where we can go next, and when. We knew we had a small weather window to sail as far east as we could with a northerly wind approaching, allowing us to either reach Grand Cayman or Jamaica. But there was one of the main highlights of Belize we hadn't seen yet and couldn't pass up. After all, we have the perfect vessel to getting us there.
Baby. Coffee's on. You ready to get going today?
Yeah.
Does that help?
Oh, that's pretty.
Ready?
I'm not awake yet.
What the coffee's for. Motors are started. We're ready to go though. Got all the charts up.
Okay. Why are you so jolly right now?
I love the mornings.
Okay.
Have a sip and get up front. Let's get this anchor out.
Dear God, you let this kick in a little, would you?
Ready now?
Belize pilot Aida Diva, good morning.
Point 4. Can you help me out here?
I'm looking.
Point 9. Point 1.
What's going on?
Can you go take over?
Sure. I'm on it.
I just want to check the charts.
Okay.
I think we can turn towards the cut now.
There's our cut. Very narrow.
What do you
look
put?
glorious.
Thank you. I think it's the sunlight. What are you putting us through this early in the morning?
A very shallow, narrow cut to get out to then another not
Small
well
reef
charted,
cut.
shallow, narrow cut through the reef to get out into the open ocean.
We're heading to the Blue Hole, and the book says that we can go through this cut. I get quite nervous, of course, but we're gonna give it a shot. Got a little bit of a current. Well, that escalated quickly.
Sure did. Ran aground pretty good. Luckily it was sand.
It's all sand, but a couple times we just scraped the bottom paint off. Great. Yeah, so plan B, we're not doing this cut.
No.
We're doing a different one.
Everything looks okay. I mean, we lost some bottom paint on this keel, but
Just off the really bottom, like literally the tip?
just the tip. There's no like gouges or rock marks or anything like that.
I mean, it was all sand and grass, but
We got in there good though.
we did it a couple times.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh gosh.
I wasn't into that.
Nobody's into that. That's never fun.
No, I don't know. Even on Navionics in the book, it just didn't, like, He's like, oh, give it a shot. See if you can make it. Like,
That's how all of Belize is, though.
Come on. That was pretty like,
Yeah, you're right. But that's how all of Belize has been, and with going slow and visual navigation, we've gotten through really well.
Well,
So we tried and it didn't work.
I know. And I also wasn't really comfortable with where the position of the sun was.
Yeah, that's
directly in my eyes. You could not see shit because the angle and the glare. It was not ideal.
I know. We're out. We're going a different way, okay? Third waypoint, 17:38:23. 88:03:81.
Okay.
Last waypoint is 17:38:23. 88:01:40. All right, that cut did not work out either. So we're batting 0.
Where should we be? I don't know. There's no waypoints.
There's a few waypoints, there's not enough. So we're gonna do we're gonna go 8 miles to the south out of our way to try and even another bigger cut
That has waypoints.
that has
on it.
waypoints. And then, okay, I don't know that we're gonna get to the Blue Hole by sundown, which would put us in a semi-dangerous position, which means that then we'd have to either try to find a place to spend the night safely or just abandon the idea of the Blue Hole and sail overnight to, which would be safer, sail overnight to Roatan.
What about those South Islands on the atoll of the Blue Hole?
Well, we might be able to get there in time to anchor. Okay. Well, we've ground out twice today trying to get through 2 different spots, 2 different cuts, and this is our 3rd and largest and farthest. And we're in 9 feet of water and right into the sun, which is not great, but we're taking it pretty slow.
What's our depth now?
Holding at 6. Back to 7. 5. 3.5. What? That's what it says. It's back to 4. I'll put the drone up at a half mile out. That's just a couple minutes. Holding at 7. Oh my gosh, exciting morning. Too exciting. Far too exciting for our blood.
Yeah, ran aground twice.
Tough getting out of the reef. Belize didn't want to let go of us.
Just for that little bit, they didn't want to let go of us. But that was definitely nerve-wracking. You know, Freya's guide is a little inaccurate, I have to say.
I'd go so far as to say it's a lot inaccurate.
A lot inaccurate. Going with, in addition to navionics not also being very accurate here. God, I can't even talk. Not even accurate here. But for this time around, the navionics for the Long Cay Pass was more accurate than Freya's guide.
Yep.
And thankfully with the drone, we were able to kind of
Drone helped.
look out ahead of time.
All right, we got the sails set now, and we're going to be sailing all the way to the Blue Hole today. It's a long day of sailing. Slowly. Not a lot of wind. How are we going?
Good. Slow down just a smidgen, but we're still directly on our path. We're probably gonna arrive when it's a little dark. That's no good.
Alright, do your best. That was a hell of a passage.
it. This morning was quite a stressful event, I'd say.
But then a great sail after that.
Oh, we had a great sail, but we were just pressed for time because of how long it took us to try to get out of the reef.
It was a rough morning.
Yeah.
But we were rewarded by the second half of the day. It was just a beautiful sail with like 15 knots of wind, which is so ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we made it here just before sunset.
And then we got this beautiful, beautiful sunset happening.
Pretty decent light, so we could kind of see our way in at least.
And tomorrow's the Blue Hole. Also, side note, the water is so clear, crystal clear. We can see 20 feet straight to the bottom.
Good morning. We are over at where are we?
Long Key.
We're over at Long Key, which is the Lighthouse Reef, where the Blue Hole is. So we're about 8 miles from the Blue Hole. We have to go inside the atoll to get up there, but our plan is to go
Spend the whole day there.
hang out at the Blue Hole, see what it's like, throw up the drone and get some really pretty shots of it.
Definitely do some swimming around there.
Yeah, but we're just waiting on some decent light to navigate through because there's a lot of reef in there and we need someone on the bow to check it out because after yesterday morning,
Oh, bad day. Bad morning.
we don't want to do any more running aground. So yeah, that's the plan for the day, and then we're gonna head down to Roatan.
Perfect. After yesterday, we're both a little on edge. Even though we have a good route going in, that's well known. We're in 11 feet of water and we're still both pretty nervous.
That's fucking shallow. Whatever we just went over was really shallow. What was it?
Went down to 7?
Yeah, I'm like,
Below the keel.
still, you know coral heads filled up.
This route is established. This is the preferred route in. We're right on track. That was right in the middle of our path. It was off the path by maybe 50 yards at the most.
Still.
Look at this. Belize, update your charts. This is crazy. Baby,
What?
show them in the water.
Stop it!
Oh my God,
Where are you?
I have no idea.
Oh,
We're here somewhere.
stop or go?
There's nothing we can do.
Seriously?
We just lost all that footage and everything. It just collapsed. It just fell in the water.
No.
It's over there somewhere. It's over here somewhere.
Fuck.
It fell out of the sky. Just all of a sudden, just tumble, tumble, tumble. All that footage. All that footage. All the footage. All the footage. All this footage. It's gone.
I'm sorry, honey. What are we doing, honey?
Well, by the grace of God, there's a tracker on it of its last basic location before it went down. So we're gonna go see if we can find it. We're gonna follow the little tracker on this guy and have it take us hopefully to the last known location, the missing.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, you got my mask?
Yeah, I did put your mask in there.
You want this thing?
Of course I want that. I mean, we're right on top of where the GPS location is, but there's like discrepancy in that, so it could be anywhere within 20 or 30 feet right here. Almost put the anchor on it.
What?
We almost dropped the anchor on it. Give me the GoPro.
Oh my god!
Why? It lost the rear rotor. It lost the rear rotor.
Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
Holy crap.
Oh my god!
Welcome back, buddy. Oh, babe,
Take out the SIM card.
take out the SIM card and get it dry.
Where is it?
The other side right here, this little access door. Take that thing out.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I cannot believe that.
Get it out, get it dry.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
Holy shit. I
We owe
cannot
you.
believe how accurate that GPS is.
I can't believe we dropped the freaking anchor right on it.
Unreal. A needle in the haystack here. Oh my god. I can't believe we lost the drone.
And found it.
And found it.
God, that's amazing.
Yeah, we were able to recover it because the DJI has a GPS. So we've gotten the dinghy right away and literally dropped the anchor about 2 feet away from the drone, and Warren jumped in and found it. I'm at a loss that we were able to recover this thing.
Moment of truth.
Okay. What?
It's here.
Stop. We have our
It's
footage.
all here.
Can you back that up like right now in case something happens to that thing?
Absolutely.
What had happened?
Okay, so I was flying it, getting normal footage, pretty high. I didn't really have the boat in view, but you don't need to. I knew about, it was behind the boat somewhere. I gotta show. Where is the drone?
It's drying on the top.
Oh. This is what happened. This is part of the propeller, one of the rear propellers, and without all four of them working, it just disintegrated. It literally broke apart at the hub, at the motor. It broke right in half. So I'll take out another one and show you. It just broke right in half at the hub of the propeller.
Mid-flight.
Mid-flight. And I was just flying, and all of a sudden it was just tumbling, which is like as if it hit a bird, or a bird attacked it, or it hit a tree, and it just fell. But thankfully DJI has that feature where you can go into Find My Drone, and it goes back to its last known GPS location, and because we're using a phone as well, it knows where we're at. So we just kind of went around in a circle until we got closer and got to that spot where it said it had its last known location, dropped the anchor, and it was 2 feet away from where the drone was sitting. That's how accurate it was. I was thinking it was going to be within 30 or 50 feet, and it was within 1 foot.
And I thought for sure that we were going to be swimming around forever
Hours.
trying to find that thing.
I thought for sure there went the day.
Yeah, well, I
Okay, back on the road. Let's go. You ready? Tell me where. Okay.
The drone itself was done for good, but luckily Warren had an older beat-up spare on board and he quickly set it off for another flight. Having the spare not only gave us our eyes in the sky, navigating us through the uncharted atoll of the scattered reefs, but we captured some of the most incredible views of the Blue Hole.
How we looking?
Truly best seen from above.
Definitely gonna get shallower up there. You know, the massive coral head here and the massive coral head patch over there. This is a good sight.
Look. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god. You can't even tell from right here.
No.
That's unreal.
Unreal. That was awesome. Cheers. Passage beer. Hard earned.
Passage beer to the Blue Hole.
Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to get reminders of new episodes, and also consider being our patron to get access to some exclusive content from WEsail.
What the problem is?
How is this supposed to be just like such a wonderful, peaceful moment when that happens?
You look beautiful.
Why are you ignoring me? You did that on purpose, didn't you?